Hello. Yeah, it's on. Hey, hey, you crazy, wonderful people.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. We're also here as well.
Yeah,
on
we're
my
here and
phone,
there.
so we
Double stream.
we're streamception, absolutely.
Mm.
So,
So as you guys can see today, I have Kev here.
uh,
In case you don't know him, Kev the OG. Like he's the OG actually.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
he's come all the way from America to take the work from me. So I'll just be here scrolling and he will do all the rest.
We'll be reading aloud, We'll be doing the monologue as always, but you know how it is. We have fun time.
So we got some people in the chat here, like Kusodan. We got Dasness. We got Vedicore. Yeah, we are we are so cozy.
We're very good.
Like we had a long night last night and all that, so yeah, we are pretty cozy.
Oh yeah. So for context, because this will probably come up eventually, we just watched all of the Lord of the Rings because I've never seen any of it, and he loved it, and loves it, right? And I'm like, really, like we literally finished it, no joke, probably less than an hour ago, and I'm just like overwhelmed a little, but One Piece is here, and that's also got great world building
Yeah.
and all that, so it'll be a fun time. It'll be a fun time.
Kusodan in the chat. Sleep. Oh my, come on, bro.
Oh my.
So yeah, by the way, Kuso Dasness, why can't I see you in Kev's chat yet? What
That's
is
great.
this? Yeah,
That's correct.
you should feel bad.
I don't know. It seems like they're not trying to like the stream, comment.
Yeah, exactly.
like,
Actually, yeah, like the stream.
like the stream. Exactly.
We liked the stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, we watched like the extended edition.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah, like it probably was a little bit longer.
Yeah, it was very long. I was like, the last movie was like 4 hours.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
But like, I could tell he was having a blast. He constantly started like theorizing about stuff that would happen like 30 minutes later. And I was like, he was sitting there getting mad about things that I knew that would not happen, and I could not say anything about it. And then he would ask me stuff like, "But that's gonna happen, right?" I'm not gonna spoiler you. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I'm talking to myself just to get the thoughts out. It's a fun way of watching films, and just I know it might sound obnoxious and annoying, but to me, it's how I digest ideas a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
look.
he has arrived. You met up with Hidden Island. Oh my god,
What?
I met up with Hidden Island apparently. Met up
Oh
with-
yeah.
Oh my god. I met up with Hidden
People need to stop bringing that joke like seriously.
Oh my god. Well, hey, apparently me and Desnes look the exact same. Apparently we're brothers.
They said
Some
that?
guy said no.
Okay.
The guy at the restaurant, no, the takeout for the doner. Said
Yeah.
we're
Oh
brothers.
yeah. Right. Like,
Brothers.
yeah, we went to like a doner kebab store, and the owner thought we are brothers. Like he was asking me, what does your brother want for dinner? I was like, no, it's not my brother, actually. So like, actually, yeah, that's the twist you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
The whole One Piece OP community, like
We're
tuber,
all like
yeah.
clones. We're actually like the
Yeah.
Mads clones. That's us.
Now we are just like Big Mom's children. There's like many of us.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're all brothers and sisters.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot orange on the screen, Desness, because like I couldn't be bothered to make the lights brighter because like my eyes are already shriveled up like hell.
Yeah.
Colors on yours look pretty good though.
Yeah, you got that nice like orange lava lamp in the back.
But the microphone's on though, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. I just haven't muted it because if it's on at
Hmm.
all, it'd be this infinite echo chamber, which
Alright.
is terrible.
But I actually want to jump into the chapter.
Yeah, I think I would like
Yeah.
to read One Piece.
Okay,
on the
like
stream.
that's how we do it. Okay,
Okay.
I scroll. No, I scroll.
Oh, you scroll. Okay.
And you read, okay? You
I
gotta
was gonna
read.
take the control of the
Gonna
autopilot.
put like the little hand
Oh.
microphone over here a little
Okay.
more.
Okay.
So you guys gonna be immersed by Kev now.
Oh yeah, my narration goes crazy. Camera looks better actually. That I think that's a terrible sign that my iPhone camera looks better than my webcam I paid so much
Oh.
money for. So that's a bad sign.
It feels bad.
Yeah, it feels bad.
But the lighting comes off better in the high format actually.
Yeah, the lighting is nice. The lighting is super nice.
Yeah, maybe I should try high format as well.
All right. So, chapter 1,000. Oh yeah, it's that guy. Chapter 1116 is called Conflict. Simple as that. Simple title to this time, and we're considering the Yamato cover story. We got Tsuru,
Yeah, but
Kinemon's wife.
I guess that's just like a package, right? But why
Yeah,
does
it's
it
like a
look like a
bag.
why does it look like a depth through though?
It does, yeah, it does. I know there's an enemy in Kirby. They use the copy ability, and it has a bag looks exactly like that, and copies it, steals your ability into that.
Yeah.
Yamato's, doing their thing. We got Yokozuna in the back, everyone's favorite Wano character.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yokozuna, man, I was so mad when Luffy like punched him.
No, he slapped him.
Yeah, he slapped him. Like, I wanted to see more of him.
Yeah.
But just went flying. Fucking Luffy.
Oh my god, can't believe it. I think that's also Asome.
The one with the mouse, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Oh, we have more text here.
Okay. Do you read it? Okay, I thought you were gonna read it.
No, I said you're
Okay,
right.
so we're considering Yamato's cover story, and it says getting medicine and dumplings from Otsuru. Love that. Shouts to Otsuru. I hope you become more of a character.
Man, I knew Yamato was big, right? Like,
Massive.
but this,
Mass. And Wano people are already huge.
Yeah.
So this is a good scale.
yeah, wait,
you know?
like, no, that's inconsistency. Come on, like, wait.
Yamato's like 10 foot something.
I swear, when I
Pretty huge.
saw Luffy, like, beside of Yamato last time, that he was like chest height or something like that.
There's no way. He's like 5'6".
Really?
Yeah, he's like
Maybe the anime messed up there.
maybe.
What? That's asking, was it difficult for you as well to switch from German to English all the time? Nah, not really, because I'm talking English a lot of times, actually. So I'm kind of used to it, but
It was really difficult for me, I would say like
yeah,
Danke,
he's talking so much German, and that's like, he can read a whole book
Schlaf.
in German now. That's what he said when we were
Schlaf.
driving home last night from the club. He was like, Schlaf. That was like, no, it's Schlafen, which means like sleep.
And the driver was just like, when we left and eventually got here, he was like, Gute Schlafen or something. It was like,
He said Gute Nacht.
oh,
Good night.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Anyway, back to One
Yeah,
Piece.
back to One Piece.
Okay, so we're continuing this beat. As always, we're back on this greatness. And that end of the last chapter, the 800 War is still going. Oh my god. So peak. Anyway.
A truth too hard to swallow. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I gotta do the sound effects.
We gotta do the dramatic intro. The truth's too hard to swallow. Did he just say there are world-sinking weapons still out there somewhere? Is this Alabasta?
Actually, yeah, like we have the camels here, probably.
Oh yeah. I was thinking this guy could be Koza. That's why I was like, because of the hair looked really similar.
Kinda, yeah.
How could an 800-year-old war be ongoing? No one from back then is even alive today. And of course, we're seeing Imu.
Yeah.
And then Imu is starting to pick him Lily.
Lily, here we go.
What?
Like it's
Oh
come
my
on, it's
God.
totally interesting.
Yeah. And the crazy amount of like shading on this panel.
Yeah, why though? Actually,
Yeah, I wonder why.
what
There-
could be in that little corner that we are not allowed
the
to
lurking legend. The lurking legend's there,
see? Rocks?
everywhere. It's everywhere. Why would a war rage on in total secrecy? And we got the JoJo menacing
Yeah.
things. Oh, and Emu is pissed. Emu screamed. Presumably, this could be just a
Yeah.
random scream from Alabasta. We now know it's
True. Yeah.
definitely Alabasta. Which is great that we saw Lily.
Yeah.
and Alabasta
It's,
together.
like it's still like all the lilies here as well, though.
True.
Like,
yeah.
And actually, I thought it was like a normal garden, but we still have these tiles here. It's the first time we see that.
Yeah, it usually looks like a. Oh, this could be a completely different room.
But the flowers are there, though.
Yeah, but it could be because there's no garden on the floor in this room, so it's like this could be a different room just for her.
Mm.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.
And it could be Emu, it could be someone from Alabasta. They're screaming for Vegapunk
But now the silhouette's like rather normal again compared to
instead of like a
yeah. Last time it looked like
round
real, actually like a lollipop thing almost, like very thin
yeah.
and with a big head. Wait,
No. Good.
the type of crown she wears is hidden. Oh,
Oh, okay.
is that it?
What do you mean?
Like, is it really just the crown that we can't see?
I feel like there's something more to it. There's
Hmm.
something more to it. Because the shading, like, why would she be so heavily shaded? It could be something more, you know? Alright. And then Vegapunk, he's continuing, in all sincerity, we were cutting to VVB
Ma.
with Igaram and Karoo.
Yeah, Karu's like kind of sad.
That's so awesome. Oh, we're continuing this even more, actually. Just go. Just go. Just go.
Yo, what the hell?
Just go.
Wait, ain't I a mod now? I'm not. I am.
There you are. I don't know.
I know. Oh.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Just keep going.
Okay. Missing. Okay.
I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart, as there's something else I must confess. We have this really cool shot of Cobra getting like a tomb for himself, which is really
So
cool.
wait, like they actually brought his corpse back? Is that
Maybe, or maybe it was left in.
because
Marie
like I saw some people speculating or talked to some like they thought we don't even know if he's actually dead yet, right? But that would pretty much seal the deal, I guess.
Literally sealed it.
Yeah. And here we go again with the Guardian deities.
Yeah, and look, they're on each side as well,
Hmm.
the respective ones. Is there something else I must confess? My goal was always to create an energy source to fuel society's development. And while it remains unfinished, my research has culminated in the Mother Flame. Its power has many practical uses. I'm certain that one day, this undying energy can be harnessed to ensure the entire world lives in abundance. So we have a bunch of people who are like very beaten up looking,
Yeah.
happy hearing this
They
information.
like hearing that, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. This breakthrough is marred, however, as a small fragment of the flame was stolen, which is giving me huge Chrono Trigger Frozen Flame vibes, which is very cool.
Is this like another view on the Mother Flame though? Because where's the consoles that Saturn was destroying? Is it
Oh,
that?
that's true. Yeah, some of them look broken here,
Yeah.
especially, but maybe, and it's still the same thing right there on the top.
Yeah, true.
I take full responsibility for this unfortunate event. The Cypherpole agents are stuck in the middle of the island. This is bad. They're completely surrounded by flames. Oh, and I see Stussy in the corner up there.
True.
So I know we're gonna get more baggage, more Stussy baggage.
Yeah.
That was quite the tremor. Any idea what's happening, Edison? Who is still alive? We were talking.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I can assume he's alive if he can talk to directly. That spooked me too. The whole gosh darn basement came crashing down here with all the Cypherpole agents, and so I can't generate any more clouds for the Straw Hat crew. Came crashing down. How is that possible?
What do we see
Oh,
actually?
the
The Seraphim. Yeah.
That's so cool. That one in the top left of that panel, you see like the entire top of the building.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just completely sliced in half. That's awesome.
It's crazy.
Another monstrous elder must be heading up there. Stussy, get yourself out of there. And so we're continuing Stussy trying to leave.
Oh, come on, why is she like that?
I love the baggage. We need that. Edison, is it okay if I let Kaku go free? Oh, so that's actually really interesting to me because Lucci, I feel like his whole thing for the rest of this was gonna be, seeing where this is going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's really cool.
And she obviously likes him too because she asks if Kaku can go, right?
Yeah, she cares about that
Yeah.
at least. And I felt like I said, Lucci was gonna save Kaku. He would be disobeying, but now it seems like that doesn't have to be the case. I don't want him to suffer the consequences of this. Don't worry, I won't let him go after the Straw Hats, and I don't think pursuing them will be his priority anyway. and he's stuck in the bubbles thing still.
What do we see here actually? Is that him?
I think it's their status.
Yeah.
Zoomed out. And he's like, what? Understood, Stussy. I'm sorry for putting y'all through this. It didn't occur to me that you were friends. Forgive me for making you turn on him.
Oh my god, is he
And Kaku
crying?
looks really sad.
Oh my, he's about to cry.
Really sad.
Oh.
Despite being torn between both sides, you still rescued us. That inner conflict is proof of your humanity, Stussy, which is really cool. We actually watched the episode where they show that exact scene
True.
of the humanity and then the reveal of Stussy as the clone. So that's really cool, actually, seeing this right after that.
She says, yeah, yes, sir, actually. So she considers all of the
authority chip.
Vegapunks. Yeah.
Do as you please, just find a way to keep on living. We're getting to that. We're getting to that. Let's go. All right. And Moda.
Yeah, it is her.
Oh my god. And a huge panel of Moda
Oh
down
my,
there.
more
Oh my
Moda.
god. Yo, Moda moment in the chat. You guys know what to do. Holy fuck. Alright, 2 weeks after the flame fragment was stolen, we observed an intense glow emanating from above the Lucia kingdom. I said it wrong, but I saw Lucia first.
Yeah.
Alright. I later got news that the entire nation had mysteriously vanished without a trace. Before long, my equipment registered the worldwide earthquakes I mentioned earlier.
And it's a dude that keeps munching like goggles and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one that was chasing Sanji around?
I think so.
Yeah.
And you got the robot arm girl.
Yeah.
I think these two are like under Bello Betty and one of the other ones.
I mean, if they keep staying there, probably Moda will become like a fighter too.
That's what I'm saying. She beat up Peachbeard in one hit, so. This might be my pride as a scientist talking, but I was certain of one fact. Only the Mother Flame could supply the immense energy needed to cause this tragedy. And in between that, there's this one of the Vice Admiral's guys saying, an ancient weapon did that? Why would someone do that to Lucia? Oh, Moda getting dialogue. Moda getting dialogue. And then we have the goat.
Oh my
Elizabella.
god, I can't believe this. Let me see them.
Elizabella. We saw him in the Reverie. That was the last
Yeah.
time we saw him.
True,
Lucia's gone? This is the first time we're hearing about this. Hurry up and confirm it. Yes, sir. We're seeing the other guy, too.
Yeah.
My very own invention was used to power an ancient weapon.
See,
So Uranus
yeah.
is what they used.
that was what I was saying. This it's like for so long already. Actually, it was like people were like thinking like, what is that thing? And said like probably it's just fuel.
Yeah.
And you can make multiple of these.
Yeah, it was, and remember what he just said. It was a small
Yeah.
fragment of
Yeah.
the Mother Flame. That's crazy. So he could make just an infinite amount of bombs and stuff. The motives and origin of the perpetrators are a mystery to me, but in the end, it all boils down to one hard truth. I am an accessory to this act of mass murder. I cannot express how remorseful I am for my part in this. I am truly sorry.
Damn.
But this proves my theory is plausible. The disaster that flooded the world was man-made. Vegapunk, it's not your fault.
Oh my god, like
Oh, and that's
Every time-
his home island, so
Yeah.
that's why they're being so sympathetic.
I always have to think of Frankie and Flavor when I see this.
Flavor. And we have Momo, Kinemon, Tamo in the corner right there.
Munching mochi.
Yeah. Huh? Then Pluton is Lord Momonosuke.
Oh my god.
And then there were once 3 great ancient
Here we go,
weapons,
the
and
goat.
Crocodile,
Yes.
the ancient weapon guy,
Yeah.
is now getting into it, and of course then Shirahoshi as well. It is said that Joy Boy attempted to ensure that they would be passed on to future generations. That begs the question, why? Hasn't the world sunk enough? Such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side as just and the other as evil. But the day of answers is coming. Holy. Okay.
You're
love
gonna
that.
choke in you. Like he's munching like mad. Oh my god.
That Goku's losing his mind.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm so glad I'm retired right now.
That's crazy.
Consider this a warning. When that time comes, everyone will fear the notion of a sunken world. The Void Century is still an enigma, but there are those who know what happened in its entirety.
It's important that you like. She has a cap.
Oh, really? It says Kev.
Yeah, can't you see that?
I can.
No,
Yeah. I see the Lord. There are those who know what happened in its entirety, and they're showing Marineford, which is obviously like propaganda stuff, you know. I do think it's really cool though. Like, I don't know about you, but this is giving me what he's saying right here is giving me huge Roger Whitebeard level stuff. Like, this is crazy.
And he's fuming. Like
he's literally fuming.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, the boon.
To explain everything, Vegapunk. I'm referring to the former members of the. Hold on. I'm referring to the former members of the Pirate King's crew. Huh?
It is.
Because they do know.
Is it Saturn?
What?
Like, is it the elders?
No. He's saying that Roger's crew knows what happened.
Or Roger's crew? I thought they were talking about Joybo's crew.
No, the Void Century, but there are those who know what happened.
Okay.
Roger's crew
Yeah.
does know.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm.
Oh shit. Okay.
Obviously they know. Like Rady told us that.
Yeah.
He said we know everything.
But they didn't know.
Yeah.
That they know. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Pirates know how? And Crocus and
Yeah.
Moon, yeah. Why would pirates know the world's secrets? Isn't that dangerous? Oh, there's a Apu's island. That's cool. And then I can't tell what that one's supposed to be.
That's the guys that kidnapped Brooke.
Oh, so yeah, they're from Apu's island.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. How is that possible, Stella? How could you have known about me stealing a fragment of the Mother Flame? I cut off my I knew it. I knew that was gonna be how they got away with it. That cut off my memory synchronization. It should have been impossible. Not only that, but I know for a fact you're a terrible liar and a lousy actor. You were genuinely surprised, right? York, this was all you were doing, and this is from the Traitor Reveal chapter. You got news about Lucia and took readings? What does that mean? When? The timeline doesn't add up.
He has another clone.
Another. That's what.
Another Vegapunk. Yeah.
That's the kid Vegapunk theory.
Oh my god.
You must have known the government's plans. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done all this. You wouldn't have hidden the broadcast snail.
Look, he's just sucking in all the agents.
Yeah, it's just.
To get rid of all life forms.
Yeah. Insane.
Holy shit.
Elders, I worked out where the broadcast snail is. Oh my god, if it's on a horror, I'm gonna lose my mind. We're so close. I know it's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere. Okay.
The snail is.
Yeah. Elders, I worked out where the broadcast snail is. Are you certain? Without a doubt. I'm a Vegapunk too. The snail is in the Fabria Stratum. The Iron Giant is guarding it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think it's in it, or it's just like?
I think it's in it. That's why Vegapunk was stuck in there.
Oh, at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Nothing's working. I don't know. Oh, they're trying to destroy it. Yeah, they were shooting and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think there's more under that panel as well, by the way.
Wait, I'm just confused about my chat. Wouldn't the lack of sync be the dead giveaway?
The lack of sync is the synchronization, like something's off.
Oh, like okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, and then we get this crazy zoom in.
Yeah, that's a really cool panel.
Gorgeous shading.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they knew our entire lost history. So why? Why would they just fade away without telling us all? Why didn't they act? And we're at Rayleigh's house.
Is he drunk? Oh my god.
Haven't you had enough booze? You rarely get this wasted. I'm old and washed up.
Oh my god, no.
Just like Vegapunk here, a blabbered old geezer who said all too much already. Don't be an ass and take it away from the youngsters.
No way.
The thrill is theirs to see now. Right, Roger? Oh,
well, we end on this.
Oh my god. Dude.
Those who knew the truth just laughed.
And then this is literally exactly what he said to Robin. He was like, well, why would we tell you when you could say it yourself? That's crazy.
That's a crazy chapter, actually.
Yeah, that was I literally, I don't even think over 5 people like had more than a few lines in that chapter. Like it was just Vegapunk the chapter.
And he's not done.
He's not even done.
He's not done yet. Like we're gonna get more Vegapunk lore.
And the way he's just like, oh yeah, the Roger pirates, they know. They know. Oh my god. I love how it's like that like dramatic irony like that. Like, we've known this for so long. But the fact that the entire world never knew is crazy. Oh my god.
But like, is he mad because he's mad about the government, right?
It could be both.
Yeah?
It could be both, because I think Akainu's been really interesting to me as of late, because do you remember the chapter where he had the fight with Kuma?
Mm-hmm.
And he like, there was this line where he talked to Kuma.
He's just another damn puppet.
Yeah, and it could obviously be him projecting, because he's a puppet for the world government. Because right after Kuma was like, oh, they took all the food, they were complaining to him about stuff like, oh, we couldn't get lobster because of you.
You know, only like, lobster.
Crap like that. I don't know. I just feel like stuff like that is really great to show how he is obviously. He is very similar to Aokiji, you know? If he did become the fleet, let's say Aokiji did become the fleet admiral, he wouldn't be able to do what he wanted because he would be limited by these horrible pieces of crap. But at the same time, if you look at Akainu, he could have easily become a pirate and did all that, but he wants to be the symbol of justice more than, you know, throw that away. He thinks that would be really bad. And I think there is like Akainu, no doubt, he's a pretty bad person at the end of the day. He's willing to kill people just because of a label, which is super messed up. But he does realize that there's evil on both sides. There's always going to be bad people, whether it's in high places or low places or all that. And I think that that's a lot of depth to his character. And seeing him, you know, there's been so many memes about Akainu being the desk guy. He's now like starting to be like, I don't know, let's turn that desk into like a fire pit or something and like get me out of here.
We're probably gonna see a bit more of him soon.
Oh, you can actually see the smoke from his office.
Yes, true, we can.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
But what do you think is that Sengoku's munching down like mad? Like he saw it coming, like, or he is like he's happy about it?
I think so. It's two things. So immediately, I think he did see it coming. But secondly, because you remember he was the rocks guy. He gave all the reveal on rocks, and now it's like, oh, everyone's trying to know the info. He's trying to hide it because if he talks, then he knows he's gonna die. That's my immediate thoughts, because he probably got a very bad rap for saying all this stuff about rocks and stuff.
So I had to laugh because of the Rubik's. Did I just stumble on a petting zoo, or is this just a room with 2 goats in it? It's so crazy.
Maybe.
Well, I need to see what did Kuzu write here. Makes sense why we saw Vegapunk stuck in the Iron Giant. That's true. Akainu demanding to know the full thing means he still has a strong sense of justice, I guess. Yeah,
I think he definitely does, but the way he places his values is misguided. Like him just saying, "Oh, you're a pirate, therefore you are bad," is obviously wrong at the end of the day. And I think this could have a lot to do with like Dragon, I think, because Dragon and Akainu were both in the Marines at the exact same time, exact same age, pretty much. Like I feel like that'll probably have something to do with it. That's what I think, at least, you know.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Dragon's not a pirate; he's a revolutionary. So.
True. That hits kind of hard here.
Yeah, the accessory of mass murder. This reminded me a lot of the Serizawa stuff I was talking about, because this is exactly what Serizawa said. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make this terrible weapon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, what's it called? I'm gonna kill myself because I don't want to be a victim anymore. But he's too late. Vegapunk already is the victim.
Yeah. Do you think Moda is just the... Do you think Oda's just using her like as so to say the spokesperson for whole Leloucia?
I agree.
The face of Leloucia?
Yeah.
Or do you think he actually is gonna do something with her?
I think they could do both. She's absolutely the face of Lucia because she has that connection to Ace,
Yeah.
and Ace obviously is the connection to the past,
Mm.
and she's also like, she's a little kid, you know,
Yeah.
she is, and that obviously she's the voice of the new generation,
Mhm.
and she's supposed to be this symbol of like pretty much she's the symbol of like all these people who are like the side characters who don't matter in
Yeah.
One Piece in the grand scheme, but like I'm saying, they do matter.
That's true.
Yeah, like it's kind of crazy. Like you see all these wacky designs, but
Yeah.
this normal looking person at the end of the day does matter in some sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Eliaro, is Sengoku stress eating, or is there something special about those rice crackers? We see Gab eating them all the time as well. Actually, yeah,
I
true.
think it's they're trying
But-
to hide it because you have to chew them all the
Yeah.
time. Like you even where but we got some and you were literally like, oh yeah, they're so chewy or whatever. You gotta,
yeah.
like you gotta eat. It takes a while, and I'm like, yeah. You know.
But I mean, maybe Kuso knows this. Maybe like rice crackers is like an old people thing in Japan.
Maybe.
Like since they are both rather old.
I'm really interested in this Stussy stuff. I'm
Yeah.
really liking the direction of this, and Kaku looks so sad, like
Yeah.
genuinely so sad. So that's great.
He really looks like a little kid that's like sulking.
Yeah, and the hat makes him look really
Yeah.
small, and like at this position he's in, he looks
Yeah.
like pathetic.
Here he
in a way.
even looks like Pinocchio, like literally. Like,
Yeah.
On the middle panel,
Definitely.
he just looks like a wooden puppet.
Yeah, a puppet. Yeah,
Yeah.
He is a puppet,
Yeah.
basically. I do think I do really. We were talking about this earlier, like you saying they're all gonna team up and do their own thing.
Yeah.
And I really do like this direction because I think Haku does care about Stussy,
Mm.
and maybe this is making Kaku see that she's sort of a victim as well.
Yeah.
Because I think that the Cypher Pole people at the end of the day they are victims of like child soldier stuff, pretty messed up like brainwashing stuff. You know what I mean? They're obviously bad guys, but most people in One Piece, bad guys or not, are victims of circumstance. And I feel like this could be a moment of bonding between these guys, even though she did double cross them.
I mean, but it seems like she was with them for quite a while already.
Yeah, and it's like maybe he's even reflecting on, oh, is this what we made the people of Water 7 feel?
Yeah.
Like,
Senbei crackers are typical food for old people. Here we go. Well, damn, yes, you bad me to it, Marv. Okay, thank you, Kuso, for confirming it. Vega crackers, says Q.
maybe he got his own
The
branding.
good old Vega crackers. So yeah, so it seems like he's actually still like alive.
Yeah, for now.
For
I
now,
think he's probably gonna be like a sacrificial.
he's
lamb
gonna
kind
hit
of
the big
character.
red button
Yeah,
with
probably.
the skull on
The
it.
key and
No, we didn't have like something like this on the other island either. It was just that
oh,
button.
in Vegapunk
Yeah.
Island, yeah.
That's it's totally
Oh,
something.
but no, they had it on Punk Hazard as well.
yeah,
red button,
yeah, it's just like so dumb to have like no security measure for that.
You gotta get in somehow. So that's, I guess, the security measure. Oh my god, this chapter was so good.
It's a good chapter, yeah.
And Moto was in it. That was not all what I expected. I'm glad I reacted this fast. I definitely feel like I would have been spoiled on that.
Oh,
because
100%, yeah.
It's so stupidly specific.
I wonder why we see like only S-Boa. Where are the other two? Did those bubbles pop somehow?
Maybe. The snail is Stussy. I'm looking around right now.
Yeah, I can't see any more bubbles.
Yeah, I don't either.
I really like that we saw Crocodile and that we see Alabasta again.
Yeah, we saw like Vivi, Cobra, Shaka, Pell, Crocodile, and then Crocodile was a great segue into Shirahoshi because
Yeah, the
ancient weapons. Yeah, I feel like Oda's been really good with like stringing along places
Yeah.
in this
You see now,
and characters as well. Like in these like speeches, he's making everything relate
Yeah.
to what he's talking about, and then also. What I really love about stuff like this is that it never feels like nostalgia baiting. because it feels like this is the effort that he put in.
Yeah.
You should remember this.
Exactly.
It's not like, oh, I remember that.
And the more I see Pell again and all that,
Mm.
and that they are actually these guardian deities, right? The more I feel like maybe it wasn't really an actual fake out there, and I mean it was, but like maybe
It
he
feels-
really, maybe he didn't really want to kill him, and he maybe just overdid it a little bit with the
Yeah.
explosion, because
made
like,
a double page explosion.
or he's just really good at like implementing these again and again, because we've seen them I think 2 or 3 more times since this
Yeah.
explosion.
yeah,
So we're like, okay, he actually has a reason, because like he's one of these guardian deities.
they're the guys. Like,
Yeah.
let's say, because Vivi realistically will be with the crew at the end of the story. Like,
Yeah.
there's no chance of that. But like these guys are Vivi's literally Vivi's strongest soldiers.
Yeah.
Like Koza might be there,
Hmm.
but like these two, I think definitely will be in the final war.
I mean, that's probably unlikely, right? But let's be a bit crazy.
Awakened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
How crazy would that be? Like,
Because it's like, oh no, and their awakening will be caused because of this.
yeah,
Because think about it, their fruits are the guardian deities of this,
Mhm.
and they're telling me, oh, they failed.
Mhm.
They failed guarding their king, and now they found out, oh, this guy killed our king,
Mm-hmm. yeah,
and then they awaken to not to kill him,
yeah.
but to fight against him.
Do you remember the hero water?
From Yuba, the water.
Yeah, that these when Crocodile was like about to go down to the ruins. And I'm a bit sure that the palace actually like these guardians came in that drank the
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
yeah. So and then they died.
Yeah.
My theory on this was that they couldn't handle the hero water because they got infused with like artificial haki that their bodies could not handle.
Like Enma. in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah, and their bodies could not handle that, and that's why they felt the light, so to say. And what if like the pills that we see in
Fishman Island.
Fishman Island, they are some kind of awakening in a way, right? Because
Fatal Fuel.
fatal fuel, yeah, hero water, fatal fuel, like there's 2 different translations for that, but so like the pills, they give some kind of Nika awakening in a way, right? You
Yeah.
get this white hair and all that.
Oh, so you agree with that theory? I think that's a solid theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The red eyes as well.
exactly. So
Yeah.
what happens if someone with like a Zoan
I could.
gets one of these?
Yeah, that would be really cool, and it could be like even a Sulong-esque
Mm-hmm.
thing, maybe. You know?
Yeah. So maybe these pills were a way for Zoan users to awake their powers without
Like
like
a forced awakening,
yeah.
but not like the Force Awakenings
Mhm.
we know. No, but I really like the idea of them awakening because of him dying
Yeah.
specifically, because it makes him dying make them even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it reinforces who they are as characters, and it makes them present in the story. And when they return,
Yeah.
because it's not a if, it's a when.
Yeah.
Because these guys were major characters and the biggest arc in One Piece for a long period of time. Like that's important.
I also like how they are drawn, like the expressions and all that.
This looks very like they're determined. you know what I
Yes.
mean? Very serious. I think Pell looks more sad
Yeah,
than
but
Shaka.
On the grief
but-
side, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's definitely determined.
Yeah. Oh, this is so fun. I'm so happy with the chapter, bro. This is
Uh,
great.
There's a little bit of action in the chat. We don't need them to learn the awakening. Chopper can just hand out rumble balls.
That
True.
is true.
True.
That is true.
True, Elia. One really interesting thing that Oda did in this chapter is that he purposefully placed a large painting on a wall that sat well above Imu, a figure who's meant to be sitting at the highest point of the world. So why does Lily stand above even Imu, a lover? Imu, yeah, like I
Yeah.
agree, Kuso. That's really true.
And it's great. That's a great parallel to Cobra's picture as
Mm.
well. Like I could easily see in the anime, Emu staring up, and then there's a
Yeah.
transition to that.
So I once had the thought that maybe Imu's the child of
Lily and someone.
yeah.
I could see that. Maybe Lily and Jordan.
Because like I don't know if I said it on the stream, but Oda always mirrors this. I keep saying that, right? He keeps mirroring stuff.
Yeah.
And we already had Doflamingo, right? Who was not agreeing with his parents
Yeah.
to leave Marie Joas,
Hmm.
right? And now if Imu is the child of Lily and someone,
And Lily wanted to leave, but
yes,
they stayed.
and Imu was like,
Yes.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I have everything I want right here. Why would I
Exactly.
ever leave?
But instead of how Doflamingo went with the parents, Emu instead stayed there and maybe banded together some force.
Oh my god. Okay, so I thought of this, right? I just thought of
Yeah.
this. So you know how there's like the paw theory for
Yeah. The
Lily.
Vivi gets
Yeah, Lily is the paw for.
Yeah.
What if the reason Lily did that is because it would encourage Emu to go outside and see the world? Because remember last chapter, the whole thing Oda said was the world is daring, it's dark, it's dangerous, but going out and you know, see new things, new cultures, new people, whatever, and you do that, and then because of that, you get to understand what the world actually is about. Meanwhile, Emu, who's supposedly supposed to know everything,
Yeah.
is literally a shadow with nothing. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's very intentional. They never leave their house. They're constantly in shadow, even though they're surrounded by light everywhere. It's, I don't know. I think it's really telling, like, imagery. Just literally, you look at it and you're like, "Who is this?"
If you expand on this, when Emu said Lulusia never existed in the first place,
Yeah.
maybe because Emu never saw it in person.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a cool thought.
Yeah, but I do really love that it's like the imagery of like Emu staring up at someone,
Yeah.
even though they're in charge. There's always a bigger fish, you
Yeah,
know.
but you gotta think about why do people hang up portraits of other people? Like either it's because it's relatives,
Yeah, they care.
Or
There's
like-
a care.
exactly, or it's like high politicians,
Mm.
or like former leaders, or like royals, stuff like that, or art. But I
Oh,
think we
yeah.
can rule art out at
Yeah,
this point, right?
There was a theory that in Skypiea, the ship that fell from the sky was Lily, the woman on the picture. I remember that being a theory around when Lily was revealed, because the ship was old, obviously.
Yeah, I say this in my bigger theory too. Like, I'm not saying that Lily was on the ship, but that
The painting could have been her.
Yeah, exactly. And the people that were on the ship were sent in her.
In her stead.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it was right after Alabasta as well. It would make so much sense.
Gotta get a bit of water.
Okay.
You can scroll around if you want. But
No, that's not good. Yeah, but no, this is a great chapter. A descendant of Luffy, or oh, Lily. I'm stupid. Lily. Yeah, I could see that as well. Like, oh look, it's grandma. It's grand. It's grand. It's grand. Lily. And I mean, I think they definitely did remember her fondly. Because think about it. Vivi's mother was named TT.
TT.
Vivi, like it definitely was a thing. And maybe because she went missing, that's what caused it. Like to remember her in some fashion. Because like think about it. It's TUV. So literally it was TV, so it was probably HIJLMNOP. Like everything that is not vowel probably was an ancestor of Vivi. Sorry for Mrs. PP. That's probably a pretty bad name to have, but it is what it is.
Is it normal?
What?
Yeah.
No, don't worry about
Okay.
it. Yeah, but it's what's it called? The cycle of like the L to the V, and it works obviously because L and V are pretty much exactly the same, just angled differently. And I think that's very intentional. If they're trying to get Vivi, and Vivi apparently is exactly like Lily, you know what I mean? It makes sense, and it shows that even after all this time, things are still the same. Everything Vegapunk's saying is so true, and I love stuff like that because it makes it feel as though it matters in a way.
Yeah, true. I think compared to the last chapter, it's more a bit on the short side.
I agree. This definitely felt faster. I do think if we could go back to the last chapter if possible, I think that did have more things where I was just like, whoa, because I think it revealed more. Yeah, the kids.
The Mao Black Mill, I was dead when I saw that. That's so crazy. Him as well.
Yes, they have that. They have the continental drift stuff. Not really continental drift, but like the fact that it's all one continent.
Yeah.
Or people are speculating that all the four blues are four continents,
Yeah.
which I like that theory a lot. There's that. There's just the reveal of why the thing was made in the first place. That was
Yeah.
pretty huge as well. There was the reveal of
That he was a pirate.
oh yeah, Joy. No,
Okay.
that was the end of the chapter before
Oh,
that.
true.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but they revealed why
Mm.
they went against him as well, which was cool.
Yeah.
Ancient weapons being so smart that they're better than anything they can make right now. That as well. It's just so many. Yeah, and then in between Foxy, you know,
Like, look at this.
the Foxy ship.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I did. Yeah, you
Didn't
mentioned
see
that they were
that.
on a ship, but I didn't really even notice. But the panel's right there.
It's the best, and they're just all three of them. Like no one else.
Mm.
Everyone else.
Everyone else was like, where?
Yeah.
And then the Stussy stuff
Yeah.
as well.
Like he's a bit more indifferent here.
Yeah, and then he starts getting like,
Yeah, and then after he hears like after he's talking her
Yeah,
talking,
right
I
there.
can't even talk anymore
I
today.
have no purpose. You know, that,
Yeah.
that was when he was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then this
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
That's,
The Void Sentry with Doorboy's defeat.
Yeah.
That was great too.
that's such an amazing panel.
That was the one I was referring to.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Like, I can't wait to see this in the anime.
Yeah,
It's gonna be incredible. Oh yeah, the war still got. Well, we already knew that, but that was a
Yeah.
great moment. This panel's gorgeous.
yeah,
as
it
well.
is. Do you think that's the Seeking?
I think it definitely could be.
Mhm.
This was the part I was referring to.
Mm.
The seas are. The seas one must traverse are so vast and perilous. Most people are content to live and die at their place of birth, never experiencing any culture
Yeah.
other than their own. That could easily be about emo. That could easily be about
Yep.
emo.
True,
Yeah.
true. That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's literally the what's it called? The shadow thing that I was referring to. You know.
Mm.
I also love the Nojiko scene where it's like, yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah. I think like that's giving me vibes like she's knowing stuff somehow.
Maybe from her mom. You
Yeah.
know? And why would she know? Why would the mom know?
Yeah.
Maybe that.
And maybe it just clicked now and she's like, oh, let me actually look up like I don't know, diary my mom gave me,
Yeah.
something like that.
To the other 200 meters thing.
Yeah. Mocktown being Mocktown.
Yeah,
Someone's
they're doing
flying
their
up
thing.
there actually.
They probably just jumped up or
Oh,
something
okay.
stupid like that, you know. I love seeing
Yeah.
Miss Golden Week last chapter. That
Yeah.
was really fun.
So where do you think they are here?
I don't really know because it is a desert place, but not, I think it's probably Whiskey Peak realistically.
I said that too, but Kusu said there were no mountains like this, and I just said like, would have probably just forgot to put.
Yeah, like the
that guy
one
on.
because there's cactus here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like some West Blue place as
Yeah.
well because they got a lot of cowboy themed
Yeah.
locations. Yeah, and then the why occurred.
It's
I
such a
loved,
good
yeah,
chapter.
being Big News Morgan.
Yeah,
so
yeah, he looks so annoyed.
It's like, what is going on? I want to get my news out. Come on.
Like, this is literally a stare. I just noticed this.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, and then the Great War is still going. That was the end.
Like, it looks so weird somehow. And
Yes.
here,
So yeah, that's like curved
yeah,
perfectly.
but here the emu is in the garden. I don't see any tiles on this one.
True. So maybe they went to a different room. Then?
Either
But
this
I
or
guess-
like goes
I think
over.
I think it is intentional that
Yeah.
the grass is there and the grass isn't there. Like
Mm.
maybe this is even a more secret room.
Yeah, maybe the
than the
room can
other
transform
rooms.
also because the soldiers were once talking about the phantom room.
Oh, true.
So-
I forgot about that.
It sounds kind of weird, but maybe like
The
flowers
room is
can
like
like
a
grow
change,
out.
you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like this is probably a weird comparison, but like X-Men has this thing. It's called like the Danger Room.
Yeah.
And it's like a training room, and it can change the shape and all that stuff. Like
Mm.
maybe that's how maybe that's how, oh my god, okay. Maybe that's how Emu sees the world by changing the environment to be whatever they want it to be.
Yeah.
Which is so cool because that's like the inverse of what Luffy's ability is, which is to make himself whatever he wants to be, versus this, which is making anything else, which is even better because Emu's the leader of the world and literally changed the world to be whatever he wanted it to be, and the power is to change things to what he wants it to be. And that's why he looks like nothing, because he changes everything else but himself. Oh my god.
I can actually think like that the whole thing is called like the Lily Room. It would make sense. There are lilies everywhere. There's a picture of Lily.
Yeah.
Supposedly, maybe that's.
It's B. Yeah.
They all look the same in the family, apparently. So.
Yeah.
He's just solving.
Igorot. We didn't see his wife though. Unfortunately.
No, we didn't see her.
Igorot's wife is not apparently caring about Vivi.
Is it actual writing? No, it's just some hieroglyphs.
There's stuff on the bottom though, on the tomb.
Yeah, but that's actually hieroglyphs too.
Maybe.
I can see like some kind of eagle thing here, whatever. Then wide mixture.
Maybe. What if those hieroglyphs are poneglyph stuff as well?
I thought about that, but like, have we seen like actual animals on the poneglyphs?
No, we haven't seen those. It's just the squares.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
stuff in a square block of some kind.
Yeah. Wait, who is that? No. For a second I thought that's like Dan, but
Nah, I think these are just random
yeah.
people from around the world. That's why they didn't have a location in the background, because if they did show on it, it'd be like, what is this, you know?
Yeah. But overall I think it's a pretty good chapter. Like,
Oh, definitely.
actually it's not even that short. Like, we just read through it real quick.
We were in it. We were in the zone.
The Rady at the end.
Oh, so sick.
Actually gotta look up the one with Rady when they are leaving Sabaody. And what comes
really.
after that.
The one where he says, "When you rather find out yourself."
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I would need to look up that, not today, but what happens in the next one. Maybe Oda's kind of mirroring that again.
Are you talking? Wait, just to confirm. So you're talking about the one Usopp's about to ask, "What is the One Piece?" Is that the chapter you're talking about, or are you talking about the one?
No,
he
that's
comes
one.
to the ship.
There's one where he's talking to
Robin.
no, to Shaki,
Okay.
and they're just sitting on the hill in front of the coffee. I think they're sitting here somewhere, and he remembers like when he met Roger.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a great.
exactly.
scene.
And I need to look up again what happens after this, so maybe we can get something out of that. But I gotta be honest, like I'm super freaking tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. Like, so I would definitely end my stream
Gotcha.
soon. Now, probably.
I'll end it whenever he does as well.
Oh, okay. Now, I mean, you can keep on going if you want.
It's
but-
fine.
Okay. So yeah, sorry guys, it's a bit short today. I hope you still have fun. The chapter's amazing.
Absolutely.
We can still have a talk about this whenever you're back home or whatever.
Yeah,
But
sure.
my body is at its limits right now. So yeah, sorry that I kind of neglected the chat today. But I hope you liked that.
We're in the zone.
That kept the narration. So yeah, thank you guys for being here and see you next time. Bye.
Bye as well.